US tech stocks are going to rise no matter what because of the big themes impacting tech. Themes like metaverse, Web.3, cryptocurrencies, quantum computing. If you're in that space as a tech stock, then I think you're going to benefit almost regardless of macroeconomic issues.
One of the major developments that we saw prop up these tech stocks over the last several years has been when they have pulled back, in particular when investors have thought rates would go higher than previously thought. We saw retail investors get involved in a big way. And I wonder how that dynamic will hold up. Given all the other macro developments that are out there, will we continue to see retail investors get involved and pick up these stocks to help prop them up?
I think you really raise a good point. And of course, one of the things that retail investors are really keen on the moment, right now, especially younger retail investors, are cryptocurrencies, the whole decentralized web thing. And, cryptocurrencies as an asset class, they're worth about $3 trillion. That's the size of Apple. That's the size of the entire FTSE 100 stock market. And it's growing fast. And if you think tech is a sector that's growing fast, this is a competing asset class.
Cyrus, the losses that we saw across tech stocks last week weren't just in these kind of future profit ideas, sort of fast growing but low profit model at the moment tech stocks. They were also in Alphabet and in Apple, but we did have Apple crossing that 3 trillion mark last week. Do you think there are going to be more surprises to the upside this year with Apple that are going to keep investors interested?
I think you asked about Apple in particular, and I think that's different to tech. I think Apple in particular, we've had Tim Cook as CEO now for 10 years or so. In that time, his execution has been absolutely phenomenal. The market cap's risen from about 350 billion to 3 trillion and a little bit down. But in that time, there's been almost no innovation apart from, possibly the Apple Watch, whose operating system is an extension really of iOS. The Apple TV was a bit of a flop in terms of there wasn't a real new big blockbuster product. Now there's talk of new blockbuster products like an electric car, maybe an autonomous car, smart glasses, something to do with the metaverse perhaps. But until we see more evidence of that, and of course Apple is notoriously secretive, it's very hard to say. So I'd say Apple is probably the least, from my perspective, the least likely to grow from here.